Hey guys, Sal here, and welcome back to some more Trails of Cold Steel. Let's get started. Continue. Okay, so April 17th on a Saturday. My school life is going by in a flash. Come on, man. Can't it be like Persona where we get to enjoy every single day? Even Persona skips some days. Damn it all! Oh, there's our blade.
Alright.
So do we patch things up with Alyssa? Elisa? So, are we actually a nobleman?
Time to get going.
Is that our little sister? Mother, father, and they were killed. Or his sister's the only one left alive. I don't know.
Oh, Reen!
Morning, Elliot.
Good morning. Are you heading to school now too? How about we walk there together?
Sure. It's getting late though, so we might need to pick up the pace a little.
No problem. I'm guessing everyone else left already, huh?
I think so. I'm not sensing anyone else on this floor, at least. Gaius in particular is probably long gone by now, being the early riser he is.
Oh, okay then. He's not sensing anyone? What does that mean exactly?
He's not sensing the presence. The guys and the girls live in the same dormitory, huh?
Good morning.
I see they still haven't patched things up, even though it's been, what, how many days now? 17? 18?
Yeah. Good morning.
Morning! Are you two on your way to school?
Yeah. Come on, Emma. We're going to be late. Hey, wait for me, Elisa. We'll see you in class.
You can see it's Elisa, not Alyssa.
I never would have guessed she'd hold a grudge this long.
No kidding!
She knows it was just an accident, right? She has to. Can't believe she'd be so sensitive.
No kidding. She's not even giving me a chance to apologize to her.
Well, as long as you keep trying, I'm sure she'll understand. Eventually. Class 7's got enough tension as it is, what with our two, prideful warriors at each other's throats. So I think it would be a load off everyone's mind if you and Elisa could make up at least.
I'll certainly do what I can, whatever that may be.
So can I save the game now? Even though I just saved it. But you're taking me straight to school without me being able to save.
These past 2 weeks have really flown by, haven't they? It's funny, I went into this thinking combat practice would be the toughest part of the curriculum. Never would have guessed the academic side of things might give it a run for its money.
Well, strong in body and mind is pretty firmly embedded into Imperial culture. I do get what you mean, though. I figured I'd be able to coast through the year, but I've had to very quickly reevaluate that.
You too, huh? I wish I were as smart as Machias or Emma. They don't seem to be having any problems at all. But then, Emma got the top score on the entrance exam, and I'll bet you anything Machias wasn't far behind.
I'm sure. Eustace and Elisa are apparently doing really well, too. As are Laura and Gaius.
Really? Guess I'm just gonna have to suck it up then. Though I really do hope they don't mind.
Huh? I'm not sure I follow.
Oh, sorry. You got me thinking about Eustace and Laura. I've been talking to them the same way I talk to everybody else, but they're both nobles, right? And Eustace's family rules over the whole eastern side of the Empire, so it kinda feels like I should address them more formally.
Well, they both said it was okay, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Though you probably shouldn't go picking fights with Eustace every chance you get. Like a certain someone else?
Oh, I don't plan on it. I'd hoped they'd get along a bit better over time, but if anything, things seem to be spiraling downhill fast on that end. When the two of them are in the same room, there's just this constant tension in the air.
It's not all Machias either. Eustace seems to enjoy provoking him at every opportunity. I can't even imagine what it would take to make them see eye to eye at this point.
Yeah, I wish there was something we could do to help them get along.
Put them in a room together. Lock the door. They can't get
That's
out.
where we'd be if we weren't in Class 7. Dormitory number 2, for all the common folk like us.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? I'm still kind of shocked that Class 7 gets to have its own dormitory. Though, to be fair, I think that building was abandoned till this year. Seems like they renovated it just for us.
Well, they did a good job. It's got a nice feel to it. I just wish it were a little closer to the academy.
Hey, you're in our way. Step aside at once.
White coats? Yep. These are the snobby rich nobles that everyone hates.
Class 7, I see.
I could beat you in a fight, man.
Is
Wanna try
something
me?
the matter?
You're just a ragtag bunch of nobodies, aren't you? Come on, we're leaving.
Yes, Patrick! A word of advice. You might be part of a special class, but that doesn't change who you are. Never forget your place.
Oh, you mean the fact that we're better than you and you're worse than dirt?
So they're from one of the upper classes. This is why I hate talking to them.
Unfortunately, that attitude is all too common among the nobles.
Sadly.
Thank goodness Laura and Eustace aren't like that.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad. That's the infamous dormitory number 1, where all the nobility lives. It's supposed to be super fancy inside, with maids and butlers and everything.
Wow, really?
Better get to class.
Guess that's our cue to pick up the pace.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, hey, have you picked out a club to join yet? Doesn't sound like you have to or anything, but it's probably a good way to meet people.
No, I'm still looking. It's hard to decide on one.
Am I able to choose your class? Well, club.
Stand, bow. Be seated.
Please don't let me actually be able to give test answers.
As
Else
I'm
I'll have
sure
to
you're
look
all
them up.
well aware, the Erebonian Empire was driven to the brink of collapse roughly 250 years ago.
Thomas Lysander.
This was brought about by the conflict we know as the War of the Lions. A civil war lasting several years, staged over the throne of the late emperor by the most powerful of his potential successors. But of course, I'm not here to tell you that. If I were, I think even young children would be able to pass this course. Rather, I'd like to discuss the effects this had on the Empire as members of the aristocracy were drawn into the war. Many hired mercenaries turned to looting and pillaging, and a similar trend could even be seen among some of the knights. The land was left utterly devastated, and morale was at an all-time low. But then, lo and behold, into this nightmare stepped a man willing to take a stand against this bloody war of succession.
Hey, we're seated next to Elisa.
He
All
was a
right.
wandering prince who began to rally forces from the outskirts of the empire, and would go on to make quite a name for himself. And that name, of course, was Dreikels Rhysei Arnor. He would later become known as Dreikels the Lionheart, the 73rd Emperor of Erebonia and father of the Renaissance. Not to mention the founder of this very academy. Dreikels' army was initially rather small in number, But as he traveled across the Empire, winning over the hearts of influential sympathizers, his forces rapidly increased. Now, the place where Emperor Dreichels first began gathering his army was... Reen Schwarzer. Would you care to tell the class?
No! Place where Dreichels first started to gather his army was the... why? Why give me quiz answers? I looked these answers up on freaking Persona. I think it's the verdant city of Boreahard. Let's just go look this up to make sure I'm right. Okay, so it's the Nord Highlands. I told you, I looked this crap up. I probably heard this somewhere, but yeah, no. I cheat on questions like this. I just want to go through the story and get the academic points. I would never remember it otherwise I would just wait till I could save the game, then I would reload and go through it again until I got the right answer. So yeah, this is how I do things. It was Nord Highlands, a region northeast of Erebonia. Very good, Mr. Schwarzer. Prince Dreichels' wanderings led him to the land of Nord, where he lived with the vagabonds for some time. It was there that he heard of the civil war taking place in Erebonia, and those vagabonds of Nord became his very first allies. I got it right. No way. Did Elisa actually just help us? She cheated? Guess he didn't even help out. Wow! Elisa may not necessarily have the best favor of us, but she was still willing to help us cheat to get the answer had we looked to her. Wow. Thank you, Elisa. I have better understanding in favor of you now. You're willing to help me cheat. Don't worry, I've already got that covered. Look at her textbook. She was willing to give you the answer. AP increased by 1. Alright, academic points. Academic points. By making good decisions, acting appropriately, and completing quests, you will gain AP academic points. When you've accumulated enough AP, your rank will increase. Next time you report a quest, there are 15 ranks ranging from B7 to A0. Every time your rank increases, you will receive a perk from the Academy. Okay. Hopefully it's a question I actually, pay
Nice
attention
work, everyone.
to, that I can
You
get.
made it through another grueling day of classes. In case you've been living under a rock, please don't forget that tomorrow is your first free day. It's not technically a day off, but there are no classes, so it's up to you what to do with your time. Why, you could go shopping in the capital if you wanted to. Or just do what I do and sleep all day. Sleep is so wonderful.
Will the Academy's facilities still be open for our use?
Yes, I'd like to be able to use the free study area in the library myself.
Of course! This school shuts down for no one, so feel free to patronize any and all facilities as you like. A lot of clubs have meets scheduled for these free days as well, so anyone who's joined one should probably check on that.
I see.
I'll be certain to do so.
Also, before you leave, we should go over what's happening next week. On Wednesday, you all have your practical exam.
A practical exam?
Oh boy. The cheating will commence in the practical exam. Well, I've already cheated in the beginning, so yeah.
What does that entail exactly?
But hey, at least I know now Elisa will cheat for me. Nice.
It's part of your combat training. You'll be graded on your performance, so make sure you're well rested and ready for battle by then. Might be a good idea to do some training on your own time too, just to keep from getting rusty.
Interesting.
I definitely don't like the sound of that.
Oh, and one more thing. After the practical exam is over, I've got another important announcement about a major part of Class 7's curriculum that I haven't mentioned at all yet.
What?
Here it comes.
So, whatever you choose to do on your free day, make it count for something. That concludes today's homeroom. Machias, if you'll do the honors.
So if I choose to do you on my free day, am I free to do that?
Yes, instructor. All rise.
Bow. Sorry, I skipped that part. Fee, get back here. Oh, there goes everyone. I'm a little worried about that practical exam next week. I mean, I'm still just getting used to this stuff. Staff? Yeah. I'd be happy to help you train if you need a sparring partner. The gymnasium looks big enough that I'm sure we'd have no trouble finding a good spot for it. It's very kind of you to offer, but I was planning on attending club practice today. Oh, you joined the club already? Which one did you pick? I decided to try for the band. Though I'm not sure how much you still have for a violinist. I didn't know you played the violin. Did you just pick it up for fun? Yeah, something like that. How about you guys? Have you joined any of the school's clubs? I'm considering joining the art club. Art, huh? Somehow that's not what I pictured for you, no pun intended. Do you have any artistic experience? I dabbled in it back home. Taught myself though, so I feel like this could be a good chance to learn proper technique. Wow, that's so cool. I'd love to see some of your work sometime. Hey, Teach. Oh good, you're still here. Instructor? Is there a problem? Oh no, I was just hoping someone could do a teensy little favor for me. There's something I need picked up from the student council room. Something you need picked up? What would that be? Yeah, that's for me to know and you to find out. All I'll say is it's something absolutely essential to your school life. And somebody needs to go get it, though it doesn't matter who. Any volunteers? Sure, I'll go. If I show up in the student council room and tell them you sent me, they'll know why I'm there, right? Wait, are you sure you don't mind? You two have clubs to go to, right? I'm still totally undecided, so this shouldn't be a big deal at all. I'll look in on a few clubs myself along the way, in fact. Well, if you don't really mind... Thank you. The student council room is in the student union building next door at the end of the hall on the second floor. It's open until quite late, so there's no rush. Thank you, my dear. I'll leave everything in your capable hands. So, by the way, Teach, did you ever give us that kiss? Okay. Yo, Teach. Can I do you now? We can, save the game. Just in case, for whatever reason, talking to her actually does something. The student council room is on the second floor of the student union building to the east of here. I'm counting on you. Of course. Is there any reason you're still here, though? Don't tell anyone, but I actually left the student register in here and forgot all about it. Nothing I remember, though, otherwise I would have had to sit through another of the vice principal's lectures. She's not exactly a conventional teacher, is she? Yeah, you got that right. Oh, South Building. And going to other classrooms. Seems to be Class 5's first year classroom. The map actually, yeah, it does. Main building, rooftop. 3's first year classroom. Let's go up. Anyone on the rooftop? B, you were here? Wow. I was just guessing. What's up, Fee? What are you doing up here, Fee? Being bored. That's not what I meant. Are you planning on joining any clubs? How about I help you look around? Too much work. She's a difficult one. Exactly. And we will get her to fall in love with us. Possibly. Oh... Was it on the second floor? Next building, I'm guessing. Okay, fine. You are Rosine. Have you decided what club you want to join? I'm considering focusing my time on extracurricular activities during our free days myself. Hopefully we can both make the most of our free day today. Well, tomorrow. Who are you? Oh my god. Margarita, hello. Oh my, what a delectable smell. Seems as though it's emanating from the cooking club. Perhaps I should follow my nose and grace him with my presence. Anyone I know in here? No, not really. Who are you? Instructor Mary. Oh, hello there. You're a Class 7 student, are you not? My name is Mary, and I'm the cooking club's advisor. Where are you hoping to join? Afraid not. I'm just trying to familiarize myself with the campus. Seems far kinder than I expected a military academy instructor to be. That's fine. I happen to be the advisor for the art club and the wind orchestra, too. If you're interested in joining either of them, we'll be sure to welcome you with open arms. Man, she gets around a lot. Needs to be the home economics storage room. Alright. Where the heck was the student council? Main building, first floor. Courtyard. If I remember correctly, the student union building should be to the east of the main building. Doesn't seem like this is too urgent though, so maybe I'll head over after familiarizing myself with the campus a bit. There's more to Thor's than just the main building and all its classrooms. There are many other facilities located on campus. The auditorium is used for events like the entrance ceremony. Although this building is normally closed, it will be open during certain events. The field is home to more athletic activities such as practical exams. Many sports clubs such as the lacrosse and riding clubs use this area to practice too. The gymnasium is used for general training purposes. There you'll find the pool and the training hall. The two facilities are managed by swimming and fencing clubs, respectively. As such, the gym's usually a lovely spot. The engineering building is the de facto place for ordnance maintenance and is managed by the engineering club. While you can't enter for now, you'll find yourself here again and again during your time at Thor's. The library holds a variety of papers and books for your perusal and serves as a handy space for study and research. Also go there to brush up on all the Zemurian terminology you can handle. The Student Union building is a place for students to relax and unite. The first floor houses some stores and cafeteria. Find the culture clubs on the second floor and even a salon reserved for upper class students on the third. Well, ain't that fancy? Occasionally you'll see event markers displaying the characters' places. These shows that an event will take place there. Okay. So, key event required to advance the story, and the quest event related to a quest that isn't mandatory. Okay, alright. We're heading to the east, right? Student Union Building, Academy, Library, Engineering, Old Schoolhouse, Auditorium. Huh. The Gymnasium. Anyone in here that I can talk to? Welcome to the Fencing Club. I'm Friedel, the club captain. A number of interesting first years have joined us, so I'm curious to see how things unfold. Healthy competition amongst club members is always a good thing. Oh, at least she's not asking us to join. Hey, it's this dick. I don't want to talk to you. So where's the pool at? There it is. Obviously I can't get to it from here. What's around? This is the fencing club room. You are the riding club room. Lacrosse club. The swimming club. Damn. Alright. Let's not get lost of how the heck to get back down. Hey, Laura. Fascinating. I suppose there are some things we can only do well with students. Looks like there's a lot I could learn in this club. Oh, so Laura's gonna be a part of the swimming club, alright. Let me jump in? I doubt it. Let me into the pool. Fine. I doubt there's anything else here anyways. Where the hell am I? This is the entrance, so exit's here. Alright, I guess I'll go to the student building. Fine. Completely wrong direction, of course. Why would I ever think that I'd make it my first way around here? The council building is over here. There we go. Academy Student
It
Union.
should be the Student Union building. I know the cafeteria is on the first floor, but I wonder where the Student Council room is.
Hey there, first year.
Hey, this guy.
How's it going? Academy life been treating you well this past half month?
Oh, yeah, it has. Guess he must be a second year. It's not easy, but I'm managing. Mostly. Though I have a feeling it's only going to get harder from here on out.
Of course it will. Your class is going to be more intense than the others too. But you just hang in there, okay?
Okay. Wait. You're a second year student, aren't you? Do you mind if I ask your name?
Hey now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. First things first, how about you let me show you this cool trick I've been practicing?
Trick?
You got a 50 mirror coin I can borrow?
I think so. Pretty sure I do, anyway.
Cheers. All right, watch closely.
What?
Pick it up in the air and shoot it? Or eat it?
Now, which hand is the coin in?
I
Left
wasn't paying
or right?
attention. I think it's in his left. Is there an answer for this? I think it's in his left.
Too bad.
Guess you win. I'm usually pretty good at following moving objects, too. Though, wait. You said this was a trick.
It's in neither
which
hand.
means...
You catch on quick.
Huh?
As much.
Keep up the good work, man. You're gonna need to be pretty tough to get through a year with Sarah as your instructor. Oh, and the student council room is on the second floor, furthest room back. See you around. Have a good weekend.
He's just leaving without money. Yes, he truly did make our
my
money
50
disappear.
mirror.
Yep, he truly made our cash disappear.
Got me. Andy seemed to know I was heading to the student council room too. Somehow. Nice good. I haven't met many of the second years yet. I wonder if they're all like that. Oh well. At least now I know where I'm going.
Well, if they're all like that, they're probably gonna take
Though
a
if
spell.
it really is open late, I guess there's no real rush. I might as well see what else people are up to in here.
On the first floor of the student union building, you'll find both the cafeteria and the campus store. You might expect the cafeteria sells a number of different kinds of food. Meanwhile, the store sells combat equipment like weapons and recovery items. Makes it the best place to stock up on supplies to build new equipment on campus. Alright, I don't need to deal with any of you right now. Another white coat. Up. Why am I allowed in here, but not allowed in there? Shouldn't this also be staff only? Running in the halls, you gonna stop me? Alright, well, the second floor. Furthest room in the back. Oh, hey, it's Literature Club. And you are Imperial Fishing Club. Lower Class Chess Club. I suck at chess. You don't have a door name. You're in a Photography Club. Oh, you want to take some upskirt pics? No one's here. Now look at some of the pictures. Appears to be a dark room for developing photographs. Alright, fine. It's in the empty room. Appears to be an unused room. This student council president looks like the place. There's definitely still someone inside, I can sense it. Hope I'm not interrupting. Knock?
Hello? Please come in. It's open.
I want to step away.
Voice. Pardon the interruption. Oh, you're that girl.
It's been about 2 weeks, hasn't it? Welcome to the student council room, Reen Schwarzer. Instructor Sarah sent you, right?
Yes. So, you're a member of the student council then?
She's not just a member, she's the president.
I wonder if she got moved up a few years. She looks even younger than Fee.
Is something wrong?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just wondering, are you a second-year student?
I am, but there's no need for formalities with me. There's no junior or senior in my book.
Toa Herschel.
The name's Toa Herschel. I'm the student council president.
President?
Uh-huh. Does that surprise you? I'm sure I'll have plenty of opportunities to interact with you and the other first years during your time here. So if there's anything you need help with, you just come and let me know, okay? I'll do everything in my power to make it better.
Thank you. That's very kind. She's seriously the student council president? That's hard to believe.
You get used to it.
So, the reason I've come here is because you're holding on to something for Class 7, right?
Oh, of course. Here you go. Yours is the one on top.
Let's see.
Hey, student notebook.
Oh, our student notebooks. I completely forgot about these.
I'm really sorry it's taken so long. Class 7's curriculum is pretty different from any of the other classes. And you're even using a different kind of battle orbment, so yours had to be compiled separately.
Meaning these notebooks have information in them about...
The Arcus, yes. All the student notebooks double as instruction manuals for their accompanying battle orbments. And the other first years are all using the same type as last year, so we could just reuse last year's template. But the Arcus type you're using works quite differently, so we had to write a whole new set of directions from scratch.
Okay, that makes sense. But wait, who's we?
Pretty much just me. Instructor Sarah asked me to do it on her behalf. Which means it's my fault this has taken so long. I'm really sorry.
Oh, no. If anything, it sounds like we owe you a huge debt of gratitude for putting so much time and effort into it. Is that really part of the student council's job, though? It seems more like something our instructor should be handling herself.
Technically, you're right. But she's always so busy. And I help out the other instructors a lot, too. So I don't mind lending her a hand from time to time.
What a nice person. Maybe a little too nice for her own good. I doubt she ever gets a moment's rest around here. So, you just need me to give these to the other students in Class 7, right?
Yes, please. I really appreciate what you've all agreed to do, too.
Do I have to go find all of the students?
Huh? What do you mean?
I heard all about it from Instructor Sarah. She said you've agreed to help out the student council with our work, right?
Oh, what have you done?
It's such a nice gesture. You're really getting Class 7 off to a great start here at the Academy.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Didn't you tell her that you wanted to help ease our workload? Something about wanting to better yourselves? To prove you were worthy of being a part of this prestigious new class? She said you were all really eager to help out, so I should try to delegate some of my duties to you.
What the hell has she been telling you?
Thank you, my dear. I leave everything in your capable hands.
Why, indeed.
I'm sorry. Did I misunderstand her or something? Oh, how embarrassing. I didn't mean to start trying to force work onto you when you've only just enrolled.
There's no way I can turn her down.
Obviously, we have to do it.
No. Instructor Sarah's absolutely right. Your plate is as full as I've seen, so if I can help you in any way, please let me.
Phew. I thought there had been a terrible misunderstanding there for a moment. But don't worry, I won't give you anything too difficult. It'll mostly just be fulfilling requests from people in the Academy and in Trista.
So basically quests.
Requests?
Yep. Sometimes people send in feedback and list things they'd like us to do for them, and we try to help out however we can. I'll pick some up for you to do by the end of the day, and drop the list in your mailbox at your dorm tomorrow morning. Will that be okay with you?
Sure thing.
Whoops. Thanks. Oh, thank God I don't need to do it myself. We just wait till they have to go on, I guess. No, I have to do it.
What a day. I can't believe she wound up treating me to dinner in the cafeteria.
Oh.
And she's still got more student council work to do yet. How is she so busy? Hello? This is Reen Schwarzer speaking.
That is one giant cell phone.
Guten Tag, my favorite little Wunderkind. I hear you had a nice little dinner date with the student council president. Ooh la la.
Each, what are you
This is how you
doing?
treat your favorite little Wunderkind? I dread to think how you treat people you don't like. Would you care to explain why you've been signing me up for things behind my back?
I'll skip the details for now, but it's got something to do with the other part of your curriculum that I'll be announcing next week. I thought it'd be a good chance for one of you to do a little rehearsal before the main event. And since the student council truly is busy, I figured, why not kill two birds with one stone? A fine plan, if I do say so myself.
I have a feeling half the reason they're as busy as they are is because of certain instructors. But all right, I'm happy to play along. Basically, you just want me to spend my free day tomorrow helping the student council, right?
Oh, that's entirely up to you. If there's a club you're interested in joining, far be it from me to force you away from it.
No, to be honest, I still haven't found one that really clicks with me, so that won't be a problem. There is one question I'd like to ask, though. Why me, exactly? This seems like the kind of task typically entrusted to the class president or vice president, so Emma or Machias. And even if you were choosing based on social class, Eustace and Laura were both born into noble families. I wasn't. So what makes me so special, exactly?
Wait, he wasn't born into noble families. That's either a lie or he was adopted into a noble family.
Well, in a sense, you're effectively at the center of Class 7.
Pardon?
We're the leader of Class 7.
I'm not saying you're its leader, of course.
Oh, come on.
But in a class full of nobles, commoners, and exchange students, you in particular are special.
Because we're both. We're a commoner that was adopted into a noble family.
Surely even you can see that, no?
Well...
That's why I decided to give you first dibs, so to speak. I wanted to get an idea of how things might go from here on out. There's never been a class like yours before, after all. So there you have it. The beans have been spilled all over the place. Ball's in your court now.
Wait, what are you drinking?
Beer, of course. It's the weekend and I'm stuck wasting away in my room, imbibing libations. Alas, all by my lonesome. If only I had a classy gentleman friend who'd go out drinking with me. But woe of woes, such a man is nary to be found.
Are you okay?
Never better. But you, instead of trying to put everything in its place, why don't you just Go with the flow for a change. It seems like you're desperately trying to find something. But if you don't plant yourself somewhere, you're just gonna blow away with the next big gust that comes along. And on that note, make sure you're back in the dorm by curfew and all transgressions will be forgiven. Toodles!
Some teacher we've got, huh?
Somewhere, huh? She may have a few screws loose, but she's got a point. Maybe I should just try going with the flow and see what comes of it.
So let's go find her sister Fee. At least I think they're sisters, still. Chapter 1, Unconventional Studies. Everything in this class is unconventional. Afterwards, Reen returned straight to the dormitory. After relaxing in his room for a while, he decided to walk around the dorms. You can now view the overall achievements and character tabs of your notebook. Both can be accessed by pressing the back button or choosing Note from the camp menu and then selecting their respective tabs. Alright, President Toa left me in charge of handing out everyone's notebooks. Tomorrow's our first free day, so I should get this done with tonight. You can explore Class 7's dorms on the night before each free day. Beware, however, that the story will progress should you return to Reen's room. So, as long as I don't go to his room, I can visit everyone's room. Let's save the game. Alright, well with that, I'm gonna end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one, where we will start handing out the student handbooks and just talking to people. So yeah, till then, see you later.